The Strategic Information Communication Technologies application in the Africa region, STAR, was developed to raise awareness of the strategic and effective uses of information communication technologies, or ICTs. 1 year into the program, we went on a journey that took us to 4 organizations to see what, if any, difference STAR has made to them.
Okay, let's go. Mafanzi nawapenda wo, nawapenda wo. Wote mahaters kama mnipendi. Kule Disembe, meza wembe nawapa life kama saida.
Our first stop was StraightTalk in Nairobi. StraightTalk works with young people in Kenya on sexuality issues. To reach and interact with these young people, StraightTalk uses a combination of communications tools.
StraightTalk works using print and electronic media, which we feel they complement each other because we are dealing with the whole of our young people in Kenya. Some of them would have access to the website, some would only be able to get the written material, some would only be able to listen to the radio. This is the StraightTalk magazine. It comes as a free edition inside one of the daily newspapers, Daily Nation, and it comes at the end of every month. Yeah, and the StraightTalk magazine, we have letters that young people have written to us, and we have our contacts. We also have directions on how young people can form StraightTalk clubs and further discuss issues that are here. We also have the number of the frequency for the StraightTalk radio shows, so that if young people wanted to listen on more issues or wanted to call or send an SMS, they would be able to call and ask about further issues that they want to be discussed.
For StraightTalk, you must use a combination of media channels to reach out to the youth. You know, the more you use the radio program, the more you also increases your chance of having more SMS coming into the program. And the more you use StraightTalk clubs in schools, the more you also get young people asking questions using the SMS tool. So it's a combination of communication channels being used. So for us, we see the bulk tool helping us also reach out to the not only to the listeners, but to club members, teachers, youth groups, and everything.
Mobile phones are popular and affordable in Kenya, and many young people have their own. Through STAR, StraightTalk began using this advantage to have their target audience in hand, so to speak.
Remember, this is your show, and today you better pump up the volume because we are going to be discussing an issue that will leave you at the edge of your seat.
For StraightTalk, what we've been doing, when the program is on air every Saturday, we get SMS. And these SMS messages, somebody keys them in, and the numbers are recorded. So those numbers, we've been able to save them. Currently, we have more than 800 mobile phones, reliable people that we know that they listen to the radio program, and the program is on air. So what we normally do is we usually alert them, send some messages using the bulk tool, alerting them about the messages. Once in a while, we've also sent some quiz questions, short questions to our listeners, and they've been able to answer them. One thing with the young people is that they like participating in whatever they're doing. And the SMS tool offers them that opportunity of playing around with their phone. That's number one. Number two is then there's confidentiality. You can key in something while hiding. You know, a handset is a very small thing, a mobile. So that's a good thing. Then again, unlike emails, whereby most of the people only have access in urban centers, and only people have good access in town. So they don't need to go up to town to have access to read. So they only have it inside their own house, and they're listening to the program at the same time, so they're able to respond instantly to whatever question is being asked in StraightTalk.
It became clear to us that using the SMS bulk tool was both useful and fun. But if something went wrong, is there someone to sort it out?
My name is Francis Waidaka. I deal with the IT department and manage the IT facilities that we have and in charge of the infrastructure, the network, the servers, and everything that go along with IT. I have been involved in the setting up of the SMS bulk tool, which we did it together with it was funded actually by HIVOS. KPN Netherlands were involved in the technical aspects of setting up the tool. So there's somebody by the name Patrick who came all the way from Netherlands, and together we sat down and came up with the SMS bulk tool, which has been very useful as far as communicating with the radio listeners is concerned.
What's up, people? How is it going? How was your week? I hope that you had a fabulous week. Welcome to your very own Straight Talk radio show, where the real talk starts. Yani, we talk everything straight to the point. I'll just read a few of the SMSs that we got, and we have a nameless person. She's 21 and she says, "Hi, I'm age 21 and I'm in love with a guy who wants us to engage in sex, and I'm not ready because I don't want to break my virginity. What do I do?" Yeah? I'll throw the question out to you, the listener out there. What do you think this girl should do? She's 21, has a boyfriend. The boyfriend wants them to have sex, and she's not ready because she doesn't want to break her virginity. What do you think that she can do? Remember, everyone is entitled to their own opinion.
I think the lessons that have stayed with me is that the SMS tool is just more than sending messages for your target audience. It's also a tool for staff. Internally, staff can use it to increase their capacity. Another thing is that, for us, I think as StraightTalk, we see a tool as a means of delivering instant messages to, life-saving instant messages to adolescents. We are looking at this thing going on beyond the donor funding, or beyond our collaboration with the KPN. So that's why we approached Sasanet. And again, for us, we are looking at, if you're going to approach a commercial entity, there has to be some kind of both parties have to gain. And just giving us the tool alone is not enough for a service provider. So we also have to generate some kind of income to sustain some of our activities. For example, like how do we sustain the radio program? So that's why we are approaching the local service provider with a view of also fundraising, apart from just having the tool for StraightTalk.
So start SMSing. The number to SMS on is 0722 222 535.
It's a tough beat, but somebody's got to do it.